Hello, everyone. We all work so hard to build up our EPF savings for our future. But have you ever stopped to think what happens to all that hard-earned money if, God forbid, something happens to you? It's a tough topic, I know, but it's so important for the people we love. So today, we're going to clear up all the confusion around this and make sure your legacy is protected.
So you might be thinking, hey, I've already written a will, my house, my car, my savings, everything is covered for my family. So my EPF is sorted tula. It seems logical, right? Well, you might be surprised to find out that's not quite how it works.
And here it is, the one thing you absolutely have to know. Your EPF nomination completely, 100% overrides your will. Let me say that again because it's that important. Whatever you write in your EPF nomination form is what counts for your EPF savings, no matter what your will says. When it comes to your EPF, the nomination is king.
So you're probably wondering, why? Why is this the case? Well, it's not just a company policy. It all comes down to the law, specifically the EPFA Act. Let's break down exactly why this one rule is so powerful and what it really means for your money.
See, this isn't just an opinion or some advice. It's written right there in the law. The EPF Act makes it crystal clear. Your nominee is legally entitled to your EPF savings, period. Your will doesn't even enter the conversation. Having a nomination sets your family on a very simple, straightforward path to get your savings. But not having one? Oh, that sends them on a long, complicated, and stressful journey. And this is where it gets really interesting, because the role of a nominee is quite different for non-Muslim and Muslim members.
Okay, look at this. For non-Muslims, it's very straightforward. Your nominee is the beneficiary, they receive the money, and it's theirs to keep. Simple as that. But for Muslims, your nominee acts as a wasi, or an administrator. Think of them like a trusted manager for your funds. Their job is to withdraw the money and then distribute it to your rightful heirs, according to Islamic inheritance law, or Faraid. So they don't own the money, they just manage it on behalf of your family.
Hey, if this breakdown is giving you a clearer picture, do me a quick favor and hit that like and subscribe button. That way, you'll always stay ahead on Malaysia's biggest issues.
All right, so what happens if you haven't named a nominee at all? This is where things can get really difficult for your family, especially when they're already going through a tough time. Let's be honest and look at the hard truth here. Without a nominee, there is a legal order of who can claim the money. Spouse first, then children, and so on. But it's not as simple as just showing up. Your family will have to go through a process to prove their relationship to you, and that means a whole lot more paperwork and stress. And this right here, this is probably the biggest problem. Just look at this payout schedule. If you have more than 2,500 ringgit, your family won't get all the money at once. They'll get a small portion first, and then have to wait, maybe months, for the rest. Can you imagine the financial stress this could cause, especially when they might need that money the most? And it gets worse. To even get that remaining balance, your family will need to get official legal documents, like a letter of administration. This means lawyers, courts, and fees. It all adds up to more time, more money, and more heartache during an already incredibly difficult period. Okay, I know that all sounds really stressful. But please, don't worry, because the good news is that the fix is incredibly simple. Seriously, it's one of the easiest and most powerful things you can do to protect your family's future. Here's literally all you have to do. Step 1, fill out the KWSP4 form. You can download it online or just grab one at any EPF branch. Step 2, submit it in person. You can even start the whole process online through your account and then just pop over to a branch for a quick thumbprint verification. That's it, you're done. Now, just a few very important things to remember. First, it's completely free to make a nomination. Second, your nominee has to be a person, an individual, not an organization. Also, it's a good idea to update your nomination after big life events like getting married or divorced. And listen up, this last one is critical. If you get married, any nomination you made while you were single is automatically canceled by law, so you absolutely must make a new one. Thanks for sticking with me. If this has been helpful, why not join our community of Malaysians who want clarity, not confusion? Just tap like, hit subscribe, and let's keep making sense of these important topics together. So, when you boil it all down, it really just comes to this: one simple form. A few minutes of your time can literally save your family from months of stress, legal fees, and financial uncertainty. It's such a small act, but it has a massive impact. So I'll leave you with this one final question.
Don't just watch this and then move on. Ask yourself, right now, is my EPF nomination up to date? If you're not sure, or if the answer is no, well, you know what to do. Thanks so much for watching.